Everybody's thinking, our thoughts to win, it's mesmerizing.
Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining.
Everybody's thinking, our thoughts to win, it's mesmerizing.
Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining.
Hard and fast, here we go. A team of one, so we know the challenge on. Oh, yes, we can.
Hello, good evening and welcome to TV1 Pentathlon. We have 20 schools battling it out for the title of all-round champion, and we're ready for yet another level 1 match.
Yes, and we do have 20 leading schools from across the island going head-on-head to get that prestigious title of all-round champion, as well as win themselves the cash prize of 5 million rupees. They have a huge set of skills that they have to prove themselves in to emerge as champions. And today we have 2 lovely ladies colleges who are with us, and I can't wait for the game to begin.
Let's meet our first team today, all the way from Kandy, Girls High School, Kandy.
Everybody's thinking, our thoughts to win, it's mesmerizing.
And proving to be their very worthy opponents, we have a school from Colombo. Please welcome the Muslim Ladies College.
So we've met both our contestants today, one from Kandy, one from Colombo. Sajini, you're the captain of the Girls High School team. What have you been doing to prepare for today's match against MLC?
We've been practicing a lot because we want to do our best and make our school proud.
And the MLC captain is Afra. Afra, what have you guys been doing to prepare for the competition?
We've been preparing a really lot. I hope we can win. We'll try our best to win.
Our judges this evening are Ms. Sandhya Napagoda, who's the In-Service Advisor, English, Ministry of Education, and Ms. Deepani Hettiarachi, Assistant Director of Education, English, from the Nigambo Education Zone. So can we have both the captains on stage and also one of our judges to adjudicate the toss, make sure that there's no funny business with the toss. All right, Sajini, you'll be calling the toss. What will you be going for?
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon it is. And Pentathlon it is. Girls High School wins the toss. Judge, Ms. Hettiarachi, are you happy? Okay, so Sajini, who will be going first?
We'd like to invite them to go first.
Okay, so MLC will be going first in each of our rounds. Shake hands, ladies.
Pentathlon.
So both Girls High School, Kandy and MLC Colombo are ready. Let's see how they progress in this match. Let's get started with the team selection round. All right, so the rules of the team selection round are very simple. This is where the captains of each of the teams can pick their 3 core players by judging their abilities across a variety of topics. Trishma will be asking 3 questions from each of the contestants and for a total of 15 questions from each team. Now, the team that scores the most points in the team selection round has an opportunity to gain an advantage going into the other rounds as well. That advantage, 10 bonus points if they answer a minimum of 8 questions correctly.
Well, the girls from the Muslim Ladies College are all set to go first, and our first contestant is Aisha.
We all hope that we will try our best to win.
Aisha, your first question is: barometer is used to measure what?
Electricity.
Electricity is the wrong answer. The correct answer is pressure. Which is the longest river in Europe? Time up. The correct answer is Volga. Here's your final question. Who wrote the novel Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is the correct answer.
We hope that we would do a great job for the victory of our school.
Here's your first question. Which Russian city was formerly known as Leningrad?
Soviet.
Soviet is not the right answer. The correct answer is St. Petersburg. Mexico gained independence from which country?
Britain.
Britain is not the right answer. The correct answer is Spain. Here's your final question. What does CNN stand for in broadcasting? Time up. The correct answer is Cable News Network.
As a captain, I would try my best to win this pentathlon game.
Here we go with your first question, Afka. Aeroflot is the national airline of which country?
Britain.
Britain is not the right answer. The correct answer is Russia. Your next question. When did India gain independence?
August.
We won the year. But time up. The correct answer is 1947. Here's your last question. Who is known as the father of free education in Sri Lanka?
W.
Do you want to complete that? Okay, time up. The correct answer is C.W.W. Kanangara.
Opportunities are the beginning of great achievements. So in order to achieve, we must believe that we can.
Name the president of Cuba. Time up, Nuha. The correct answer is Raul Castro. Which country has scored the most runs in an innings of a test match?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is the correct answer. And your final question now, Nuha. What does BBC stand for in broadcasting?
British Broadcasting Unit. British Broadcasting Corporation.
British Broadcasting Corporation is the correct answer.
My favorite subject is maths at school, and I think that pentathlon is a really useful program.
Hannah, here's your first question. Chess originated in which country?
India.
India is the correct answer. Princeton University is located in which US state?
Alaska.
Alaska is not the right answer. The correct answer is New Jersey. Here's your final question. How many main islands does New Zealand have?
3.
3 is not the right answer. The correct answer is 2.
All right, let's take a look at how Girls High School Kandy fares in the team selection round.
I did not come here to win, but neither did I come here to lose. I came here to do my best.
Here's your first question, Imalsha. What is the chemical element of tungsten?
W.
W is the correct answer. Which is the tallest mountain in the North American continent?
Mount McKinley.
Mount McKinley is the correct answer. And here's your final question. Who wrote the novel The Three Musketeers?
Alexander Dumas.
That's absolutely right.
I'm a guide and I'm a member of the Interact Club and the L&D Society. Today I'm here to do my best.
What is the largest state of USA?
Alaska.
Alaska is the correct answer. Super-fast bullet trains are found in which country?
China.
China is not the right answer. The correct answer is Japan. And here's your final question. Name the only country to issue stamps without its name on it.
England.
England, Great Britain is the correct answer.
I enjoy music and I'm a member of the school's senior brass band. Today I'm here to do my best and I think our opposing team will do likewise.
We now move on to the captain herself. Sajini is all set. Sajini, here's your first question. Diamond is made of which chemical element?
Carbon.
Carbon is the correct answer. When did Pakistan gain independence?
1951.
1951 is not the right answer. The correct answer is 1947. Here's your final question, Sajini. Name the first speaker of Sri Lankan Parliament.
Pass.
The correct answer is Francis Molamure.
I'm a member of the LMD Society and the School Scrabble Club. Today, I hope to do my best.
Name the vice president of USA.
Meaning what? The vice president.
Vice president of the country of USA.
Sorry.
Okay, time up. The correct answer is Joe Biden. The next question for you. Which batsman scored the most runs in an ODI innings?
Sachin Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar is not the right answer. The correct answer is Rohit Sharma. And here's your final question. What does WHO stand for in global organizations?
World Health Organization.
That's absolutely correct.
Member of the School LMD Society and School Senior Choir. Today, I hope to do my best.
Mariam, here's your first question. The Los Angeles Lakers play which sport?
Baseball.
Baseball is not the right answer. The correct answer is basketball. Your next question. Stanford University is located in which US state?
Pass.
Pass. The correct answer is California. And here's your final question. How many main islands does Japan have?
3.
3 is not the right answer. The correct answer is 4.
Well, that brings an end to the team selection round. How did both of our teams fare? Did either GHS Kandy or MLC Colombo manage to get the 10 bonus points, which would be a valuable advantage moving forward in the competition?
We do have the scores ready for us, and in this first round, we had Muslim Ladies College get themselves a grand total of 4 points. Meanwhile, the Girls High School Kandy are in the lead so far with 7 points. However, none of them have scored the minimum required for the bonus, which is the minimum was 8. None of them got that. So, however, nobody is going into the next round with that bonus 10 points.
We need to find out who the 3 core players are going to be for the next 3 rounds from each of the teams. So let's first go to Muslim Ladies College Colombo. Afka, have you decided who your 3 core players are going to be?
Yes, Zainab, Nuha and myself.
All right, so Zainab, Nuha and Afka will be representing Muslim Ladies College Colombo in the next 3 rounds. Girls High School Kandy, have you decided, Sajini, who your 3 core players are?
Imalsha, Tharini and myself.
Imalsha, Tharini and Sajini, the captain, will be facing the next 3 rounds for GHS Kandy. Well, it's time now for the first event of the Pentathlon, Express to Impress. The rules for Express to Impress are very simple. Each of our teams will draw a topic from the bowl, and these topics will be based on a number of different subjects. They then have 2 minutes to speak on those subjects. It can be an individual team member that speaks for the entire 2 minutes, or they can take it in turns.
The Muslim Ladies College go first. Let's take a look at what they picked for themselves. They picked a purple topic. What is it?
School exams are a waste of time.
Wow, don't we all agree with that? I'm sure you strongly agree with that, but your teacher's sitting in the audience, so I don't want to say anything. But let's see what convincing argument they come up with after a short break. Meanwhile, let's move on and see what Girls High School Kandy comes up with.
If I was offered to make a movie, what would it be?
Wow, are you very fond of movies? Acting or making movies? Making movies. Okay, so this seems to be an apt topic for her. Let's see what Girls High School has to say on this very subject.
We'll find out right after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back, welcome back. We're into the first event of the Pentathlon, of this level 1 encounter of TV1 Pentathlon, Express to Impress. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right, so who will be your key speaker, or will you all be speaking?
Noha and I will be speaking.
All right, shall we give them a countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
School exams are a waste of time. Why do we want exams? I would ask from everyone before starting my speech today. It was good for the past generation actually, but for current generation, it is actually not a good thing because we have all the technological facilities and internet. So I would say, why would we just go on to the book and open it and go on to pages? Because most of us aren't people who study every day. We just go and study the day before the exam, so that is till midnight. So then onwards, when you open the book and study, you just mentally get affected. I mean, we are children who have fun and enjoyment. So then I would ask everyone here that should we have an examination?
And it also has been proved by scientists that if you have midnight studies, it will give you less lifespan. And nerds, when it comes to nerds, they are 24/7 in books. Don't they have time to go for extracurricular activities?
So then what happens to children? Actually, what happens to children when they have exams is that they are overstressed. So when children are overstressed, sometimes they're not even able to do their exams. So come on, why should we have an examination? And it also has been said by Thomas Alva Edison that two sides of a paper cannot decide our life. So then we can engage in sports. Am I right? So then when you participate in
All right,
sports,
time up. You'll have to wrap it up. You can end that sentence.
So then when we engage in sports, it's also a creative way of spending our lives well.
Yes, if exams are a waste of time, what will you do with all that time? You will go and watch a movie. And that's exactly what the girls from Girls High School have to say. If they were to make a movie, what would it be all about? That's their topic. And let's see which one of them will be going for the speaking slot.
All three.
All three of them. That's great teamwork. So let's see how they do. Let's have a countdown for them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I have a movie in my mind. You know, it's going to be a sci-fi movie. You know, we have a huge problem at our hands. People have developed technology, medicine, and people are not dying. So it's a huge problem. What do you think the gods are thinking about this?
This, oh my God, look at the ocean. It's all polluted, and look at my beautiful skin. In the Stone Age, this skin used to be so beautiful because it was not polluted, and now look at it, it looks like, I don't think we will fix this off too. What am I supposed to do?
The ozone layer has depleted, and all my skin is peeling off because of all the UV rays.
Even I have problems. There's way too much medicine. People are dying, and I have no servants to run Underworld. Underworld is going down under. And I don't know what else to do, but what if Poseidon, if we find a way to revert it back to the Stone Age, then I can...
We take away all the resources.
Then I can get my beautiful skin.
Yes. Natural disasters. Tsunamis, earthquakes, volcano eruptions,
everything. Then this stupid nation called humans will be gone forever.
Not forever. We have to keep them.
Yeah, we have to keep them. We have to keep them for a while, but we have to downgrade them back to Stone Age. Back to Stone Age, people, downgrade.
Yes, that was the scene. So the gods managed to bring the people back to the Stone Age. So, well,
it's like this when. Like, people have developed so much. Like, one philosopher had said that do you know the weapons of the Third World War? Then he said no. But I know the weapons of the Fourth World War. They are stones and battles, because people will develop, and finally they will come to an end. And our characters will make it happen. Thank you for your consideration.
Yeah, if you attack nature, nature will attack you.
Wow, that was quite a dramatic one. Can we have a huge round of applause for Girls High School Kandy? Had all the right elements of a science fiction movie. What do you think?
Trishma, I'm a bit worried for the future.
Oh gosh.
All right, let's see what our judges had to say about this round.
The Muslim Ladies College, they were very confident, they were audible, and they were able to convince the audience, prove the facts, and their expression, although the topic is a rather negative topic, they were able to give us a positive expression and explanation. Whereas if I were to make a movie, what would be, they were also very good. And their presentation was good. They had a very good cooperation, the teamwork, but rather a dramatic presentation. So we thought of, we wanted to witness a speech, right? In that case, I think the Muslim Ladies College did a good job in their speech.
And the final scores?
Yes, Muslim Ladies College, they got 80 marks. Girls High School Kandy, they also performed well. They got 75 marks out of 100.
So very interesting comments from our judges from the Ministry of Education, Trishma. And at the end of the first round, Express to Impress, Muslim Ladies College is in the lead with 80 points, followed closely by Girls High School Kandy with 75 points. Let's now move on to our next round. It's time to word the basket. The rules of the Word the Basket round are pretty complex. It is a guess the word round, but also includes an element of basketball. Our teams will be given a word each, between 8 and 15 characters from the English language, with some of the letters blanked out. They get 3 shots at the basket. Each successful shot reveals a letter and gives them 10 points. They can then guess the word for a maximum of 70 points, moving on to a maximum of 100 points. If they still can't guess the word after 3 baskets, they can call on their substitute player, on their reserve players, calling on player number 4. If they get the basket, that reveals another letter, but it's also minus 10 points if they miss. Calling player number 5 is minus 10 points whether they shoot, whether they get the basket or not. So Muslim Ladies College will be going first. Before we get our first shooter, let's take a look at what their word is. Captain Afka, how do you feel about that word?
We'll be trying our best to find the word, and I'll be going first.
Take your shot. One miss for Muslim Ladies College Colombo. Player number 2. Okay, Nuha is going second. A successful basket, that's 10 points for Muslim Ladies College. One more shooter. Zainab is going next. Captain, are you going to take a guess at the word?
I'll call player number 4.
All right.
Hana.
Hana going for some underarm basketball there. Are you going to take a guess, or will you call player number 5 as well?
We would guess the...
All right, you only get one guess. You need to get the pronunciation and the spellings right. What's your guess?
Conspiration.
Conspiration. And the spellings?
C-O-N-S-P-I-R-A-T-I-O-N.
Conspiration it is. C-O-N-S-P-I-R-A-T-I-O-N. So, Muslim Ladies College faring fairly well in that round. Can we see the word for Girls High School Kandy? All right, so we've got the word on the board for Kandy Girls High School, Colombo. Who's going to go first?
Tarini.
All right.
Good luck, Tarini!
10 points for GHS Kandy. Who's going to go second?
Imasha.
Good luck, Imasha!
It's a missed shot, unfortunate, and the captain will be going third.
Good luck, Sanjini!
All right, 3 attempts. They've netted 1. Sajini, are you going to go to player number 4?
We're going for player number 4, Tuni.
Good luck, Tuni!
Player number 4 shoots and misses. Are you going to make a guess?
We're going to guess.
What's your guess, Sajini?
Extravagance.
Extravagance. And the spellings?
Extravagance.
Extravagance. It is EXTRAVAGANCE. Well done, Girls High School, Kandy.
Well, the World Basket Round was a combination of physical and mental abilities. Let's take a look at how our girls scored. First up, from the Girls High School in this round, they scored themselves 70 points, and that brings their total up to 145 points. Meanwhile, let's take a look at how Muslim Ladies College have done in this round. They got themselves 80 points, and their grand total is 160 points.
So MLC Colombo are leading GHS Kandy early on in this level 1 match. But we are now come to around the 3rd round where all of that can change. It's time to spin your knowledge. So in the Spin Your Knowledge round, both our teams are going to be tested on their knowledge in a variety of different categories. Each correct answer is worth 25 points. There's a kicker in this round. If they're confident about the category that they have picked, then they can go for a double. If they go for a double, that's 50 points for the correct answer, but minus 25 points if it is the wrong answer.
So, which one of you would like to go up and spin the wheel first?
I'll be going first.
All right, the captain herself, Afka, is on to the stage.
Take a spin. Let's see how you do. Sports.
Right, you do have an option if you'd like to double this. If you get it right, you get 50 points, but if you get it wrong, it's a minus 25.
No, we don't.
No, they don't want to take a risk early on. Let's see what their question is. Here's your sports question. Name the tennis player to have won the most number of Grand Slam matches in the Open era.
Is that Woods?
Tiger Woods.
Time up. The correct answer is Serena Williams. Well, I think you're quite relieved that you didn't take a double on that, but let's see what your next category is. Who's going to go up next? Nuha. Let's give it up for Nuha.
All right, go ahead. All right, White, Trump, you get to pick which topic your question will be from. Go on, join your teammates, discuss, pick your topic.
History.
So is history something all of you enjoy? Yes, you feel confident in this area? Do you want to go in for a double?
We will go ahead.
Okay, Nuha says we'll go ahead, so let's see what this question is. Your question is, name the infamous European leader who was nominated for Nobel Peace Prize in 1939.
European leader?
Yes. That's A no answer, which means we'll have to give you a -25 for that, since you took a double. However, let me reveal the right answer to you. The correct answer is Adolf Hitler. Well, let's move on to Zainab now, who's going to be the last person from Muslim Ladies College to go and spin the wheel.
Blue, current affairs.
Your question from current affairs is, which Asian country's president is under scrutiny of United Nations for his war on drugs? I need the country's name, not the president's name.
China?
China. Is that your final answer? Is it? Yes. Okay, they say China. The correct answer for this question is Philippines. The girls' high school Kandy are up for the challenge to see if they can spin their knowledge accurately. Which one of you is going to go first? All right, Imalsha, step up to the podium.
Very powerful spin. Where will it land? Science. Red for science.
Here's your science question. Before I ask the question, do you like to double this?
No.
No, thank you. That's their very confident answer. All right, let's take a look at your question. Your question is, which planet in our solar system has the hottest temperature?
Mercury.
Venus.
Okay,
You guys have to decide which one is it. Venus?
okay, fine,
Okay.
it's Venus.
All right, it's Venus, so that's what they've come to a conclusion. They say it's Venus. The correct answer, girls, is Venus. Great. And that's the power of teamwork. That's the power of teamwork. I wish you had doubled this because you all knew the answer. Let's see who's going up next. All right, the captain herself, Sajini.
Think for sports. How are you in sports? Fine. All right, let's go back. Let's see what the question is.
Before I ask you your question, would you like to double this?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right, let's take a look at the question. Your question is, name the US athletics superstar who won 9 Olympic gold medals in track and field while competing from 1984 to 1996.
John Miller.
All right. So just saved by the bell. She said John Miller and the bell rang. The correct answer, girls, is Carl Lewis. So that's a wrong answer there. No problem. We still have one more chance to go. Let's have Tharani step up to the wheel.
Go on. Blue current affairs is where the light is. So blue current affairs it is.
So I did hear Imalsha say that current affairs was her favorite subject. Do you want to double this?
No, thank you.
It's her favorite, but she still doesn't want to take that chance. Here's your question. Who was canonized into sainthood last week by Pope Francis?
Mother Teresa.
That's what everybody says? Yes? Mother Teresa. That's what they say, and that is the right answer. Do you wish you had taken the double now? Yes, 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 she does.
Well, some very interesting results at the end of the Spin Your Knowledge round. MLC Colombo came into this round in the lead, but will they be going out of this round retaining that lead? We'll find out all that and more coming up right after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back. So when we left off, we had just ended the Spin Your Knowledge round. We're at this level 1 encounter, level 1 match between Girls High School Kandy and Muslim Ladies College, Colombo.
Starting into this round, the Muslim Ladies College had a lead, so let's take a look at how they did in this round. In this round, unfortunately, they scored themselves a -25, and therefore that decreases their total to 135 points. Let's take a look at how Girls High School did in this round. They got themselves a +50, and that raises their total up to the lead score right now, which is 195 points.
It's time now for Fact or Find. The Fact or Find round is a very simple round, very straightforward. We're going to call up the reserve players from both teams back on stage now as well. They'll be asked 5 questions from each team. They'll be asked questions based on that image, audio clip or video clip. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. Very straightforward, a chance to get ahead if you get all 5. I'm sure that your teammates would love to welcome you back on stage. So can we get from Girls High School, Kandy, the 2 reserve players as well as the 2 reserve players from Muslim Ladies College, Colombo.
Muslim Ladies College, here's your chance to keep your ears wide open because we have for you your first audio clip. You heard a part of the song Tears in Heaven sung by the British singer after the tragic death of his son. Name this artist. Your options are A. Cliff Richards, B. Eric Clapton, C. Paul McCartney, or D. Phil Collins?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins is what they said. The correct answer is B. Eric Clapton. I'm sorry that didn't go well for you, but let's take a look at your next visual. Was a picture of a stylish Sri Lankan opener who scored 5 ducks in his first 6 test innings before scoring 6 double centuries by his retirement. Name him. Your options are A. Marwan Atapattu, B. Brendan Kurupu, C. Roshan Mahanama, or D. Siddharth Vettamuni. You have to be quick, girls. What? You have to be quick.
B.
What did you say? Okay, the answer that they said just as the bell struck was D. Siddharth Vettamuni. That's what they said. The correct answer is A. Marwan Atapattu. The next audio visual is on your screen right now. She was the wife of Adolf Hitler and committed suicide along with him in a bunker in 1945. Name her. Your options are A. Anna Leon, B. Eva Braun, C. Lena Finn, or D. Sophia Lucas?
C.
They said C. Lena Finn. Correct answer is B. Eva Braun. So that was the wrong answer given by the Muslim Ladies College. Not to worry, still 2 more questions to go. Let's take a look at your next audiovisual clip.
With this and a little help on the launch site from a heavy lead weight, they were airborne and away.
What you saw was the world's first flight tested by the Wright brothers. In which US state did they make this inaugural flight? Your options are A. Ohio, B. North Carolina, C. South Carolina, or D. Pennsylvania?
B. North Carolina.
B. North Carolina. is the correct answer. And here is your final audiovisual clip. You saw a clip of a performance of Yanni, who once held a concert in Sri Lanka. Yanni is native to which country? Your options are A. Turkey, B. France, C. Greece, or D. Portugal.
B. France.
B. France is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C. Greece.
All right, so Muslim Ladies College Colombo, I'm not sure if they'll be happy with that performance in the fact or find round, but let's find out how Girls High School Kandy performs in this round.
All right, let's take a listen at your first audio.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go.
You heard a part of a famous song, Dancing Queen, performed by a pop group originating in Sweden. Name this group. Your options are A. Boney M, B. ABBA, C. Fleetwood Mac, or D. Ace of Base.
B. ABBA.
Wow, that's all of them saying it together. Everyone said B. ABBA, and B. ABBA it is. That's the correct answer. Let's take a look at your next clip. Was a picture of former Sri Lankan left-handed batsman who scored a half-century in the 1996 Cricket World Cup final, helping Sri Lanka to win. Name this player. Your options are A. Hashan Tilakaratne, B. Roshan Mahanama, C. Romesh Kaluvitarana, or D. Asanka Gurusingha.
D. Asanka Gurusingha.
D. Asanka Gurusingha is the correct answer. Let's take a look at your next audiovisual. What you saw was an early age picture of the world's best-selling female singer of all time. Name her. Your options are A. Mariah Carey, B. Madonna, C. Britney Spears, or D. Barbara Streisand.
D. Barbara Streisand.
Okay, fine. That's what they say. They said the correct answer is D. I hate to inform them that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is B. Madonna. Well, we move on to the next audiovisual clip now. Let's take a look.
With a temperature that is higher, the smaller the black hole. This points to a deep and unexpected connection between black holes and thermodynamics, the science of heat.
Theory of Everything is a movie made about the life of this renowned British physicist who made several cameos in the hit TV show The Big Bang Theory. Name him. Your options are A. Richard Feynman, B. Carl Sagan, C. Stephen Hawking, or D. Alan Turing.
C. Stephen Hawking.
That's another joint effort there. Teamwork at its best. Stephen Hawking is the correct answer. And here's your final audiovisual clip.
We're about to complete a great quest, the Holy Grail, Dr. Jones.
You saw a clip from the adventure movie franchise Indiana Jones. Name the creator of this movie series. Your options are A. Steven Spielberg, B. George Lucas, C. James Cameron, or D. Ridley Scott.
D. Ridley Scott.
D. Ridley Scott is their answer. The correct answer is B. George Lucas. In the fact or find round, let's find out how our girls did. We'll start off first with the Muslim Ladies College. In this round, they scored themselves 20 points, and that brings the total up to 155 points. Meanwhile, the girls from Kandy, the girls' high school, they scored themselves 60 points in this round, and that brings their leading score up to 255 points.
So let's get ready for the next round. It's time for the buzzer round. So the rules for the buzzer round are very simple. There'll be 10 questions asked. You have to be the first one to hit the buzzer if you want to answer the question. A correct answer gives you 10 points. A wrong answer gives you -5 points. In the event that you hit the buzzer and you give a wrong answer, the other team can then pick up on that and give a correct answer for 5 points. If the team going second gives an incorrect answer, no matter, there's no minus points for them.
We're now in the final round and the final 10 questions to be asked. Girls, I hope your fingers are ready on the buzzer. We start off with your first buzzer question. Name the only cricket captain to have scored centuries in every format of cricket, including Test, ODI and T20. Time up. This is a man who's been in the news lately. The answer is T.M. Dilshan. Your next question, girls. Question number 2 in the buzzer round. World-renowned literature work Rubaiyat was written by which Persian poet?
Omar Khayyam.
Omar Khayyam is the correct answer. Question number 3. Who was the 3rd president of the United States and also the founder of the Republican Party? Time up. Correct answer is Thomas Jefferson. Name the British scientist known as the father of modern computer science.
Alan Turing?
Alan Turing is the correct answer. Question number 5, girls. Name the only Great Lake out of the 5 Great Lakes to be situated entirely in the United States.
Superior.
Superior is your answer. Superior is incorrect. Does anybody else want to venture a guess?
Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario is the wrong answer. The correct answer is Lake Michigan. We're now down to the last 4 questions, girls. Here's your next question. Name the first breakaway republic of the former Soviet Union. Time up. Correct answer is Lithuania. Your 7th question. Germany's invasion of this country started the Second World War.
Poland.
Poland is the correct answer. 3 more questions to go, girls. Here's question number 8. Name the only chemical element other than mercury that is in liquid form at room temperature.
Bromine.
Bromine is the correct answer. Here's your second last question. Name the only athlete other than Parvo Nurmi and Usain Bolt to have won 9 Olympic gold medals in athletics. Time up. The correct answer is Carl Lewis. Well, here is your final question in the final round. Here it goes. What does COM, C-O-M, stand for in .com of websites?
Computer-aided manufacturing.
That is the wrong answer. Is there anybody else who would like to take a guess?
Computer?
Computer is the wrong answer. The correct answer for the final question tonight is commercial.
Who came out on top? We have the final scores, the pentathlete of the day. All this and more coming up right after this short commercial break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlete. Welcome back to TV1 Pentathlon. We are at the end of this level 1 match between Girls High School Kandy and Muslim Ladies College Colombo. We have the final scores ready, but before we get on to that, we'd like to go to the judges, Trishma, because we have to announce the pentathlete of the day.
We considered several things like leadership and answering questions and all. Finally, we selected Sajini Boyagoda, the captain of high school Kandy, as the pentathlete of the day.
Can we get a round of applause? Before we take a look at our final scores, I'd like to go to Girls High School Kandy and ask the teacher, what did you think of the performance of your team in today's level 1 match?
Actually, I'm happy that the girls managed to sort of score today. I feel that we would have done all right. But my opinion is that in order to proceed with future competitions, we'll have to do a lot more work.
What about the teachers from Muslim Ladies College? What do you think, ma'am, about how your girls have fared today?
They're a bit nervous, and like during the discussions, they miss a lot. I think they could have managed that. Anyway, I thank for everyone.
Well, now it's time for us to take a look at the scores, and let's see how the girls have scored in the final buzzer round. In this round, we had the Muslim Ladies College who did slightly better. They scored themselves 20 points in the buzzer round, and that brings their final score up to 175 points. Meanwhile, from Kandy Girls High School, did fairly okay in the last round. They scored themselves 10 points. However, that brings their scores up to 265 points. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you to all our viewers at home for joining us week after week. We have yet another exciting episode coming up next week with a lot more excitement, enthusiasm and energy.
All right, so don't forget to tune in next week, same time, same place. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon.
I think we all deserve to be here. I stand before you, the President of Sri Lanka, the world's superpower.